Today topic is what lines angles. We will be discussing about types of there are some types of lines and angles. So in details we will try to understand about this. Okay. As I told you, there are a lot of types of lines and not angles, and this will help in understanding of triangles, in understanding of trigonometry trigonometry. Okay, so you can say this is a basic, this is a pure basic. If you understand this very carefully, if you understand this, not you are what you are ignoring, you are just learning. Okay, you are not understanding, then this you can face some issues when you will jump at advanced level that will link with this topic. So it is a very basic. Whenever we study mathematics, then if we don't know basics, then our root will be weak. Okay. So this is our topic, and this is a very basic line. Here, try to understand. This is line, but this line here we are looking. This is end. Ends of this line is what? Both ends of this line is what? End. Here. From here till here, our line is completed. From here to till here, our line is completed. But what if I I say, now this is your line. Can you tell me both ends of this line is completed or not? I would say no. Both ends of this line is continue. Okay, is continue. Meaning of my word is this is going infinite and this end is going infinite. This is not end. This is not end. Okay, this is not end. This arrow indicates us that your line is going infinite wherever this your line can go. But this is a straight in a straight direction your line will go, and this will be infinite distance of your line. Clear? So here whenever we whenever we apply this arrow, we indicates that our line is going infinite. But whereas we remove this arrow, it means our line is end up. Our line is completed. So let's suppose from here to till here, our distance of a line is 10 centimeter. Let's suppose 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. So we are saying that from here to till here, our line is end up. Our line is completed with the 10 centimeter, with a distance of 10 centimeter. Okay. But whereas we apply arrow with this line, we can't say this line is with a 10 with a distance of 10 centimeter, because this line is indicating that it's a infinite line. Distance of this line is with the distance of infinite. Clear? So here we understood that we understood about two lines. First of all, whenever we apply arrow, with lines, then we are indicating that our line is what distance of our line is uh, infinite. But we don't apply arrow with our lines. Then we can say ends of our line is end up is completed. Both ends of our line is completed. We can indicate this like that: a b. This point, this initial point. Okay, this is initial point and this is terminal point, you can say final point, you can say. Okay, so this is initial point where we are starting. We can say this is our initial point because we are starting from here. That's why we are naming it initial point. But we are ending up where here. So here this point will be known as terminal point. Otherwise you can say final point. Clear? From here to till here our distance is 10 centimeter. This is how we define it. Okay. So this line will be said what segment line. Maybe segment line, you can. Okay, this type of line will be known as segment line. But this line with arrow will be named it as what line, simple line. This is line, but this is segment line. Name of this line is what segment line, but this name of line is line. Okay, our line. Okay. Now what if I say that that you have a line with one arrow, so here we have I applied one arrow with our line. Now what is the name of this line? Can you tell me? Name of this line is line. Name of this line is a segment line. But now tell me, what would be name of this line? Is this line same as compared to this? No, this is a different. Up. Yeah, this is a different because this line have a this line have how many? Two arrows, but this line have one arrow. This line doesn't have any arrow, but this line has one arrow. That's why it is a different from this line. So this type of line will be known as arrow line. It is saying that this is end up, but this arrow is going in front from here and towards this direction is going in front. Okay. Arrow line, you can say arrow line. So meaning of this arrow line is our one end up is our arrow side of our line is going unpinned, but first is not with arrow. First is what? End up line. From here our line is starting. Our line started from here. Okay. Should we get start the question? What else do we need to understand? What else do we need to understand? Okay. So instead of arrow, you can say this is ray line. It's working like a ray. That's why. Because from sun rays comes. So from starting point, rays are coming to the earth, then it reflects into another direction. That's why it is what direction of our direction of sun rays are infinite. That's why it is named that this type of a line will be known as ray line. Okay. Instead of arrow line, we can say that. Okay. Now, collinear line. Collinear line. What is a collinear? Co, which means a compound of lines. Co, which means a compound of line. Because we are in the context of line. That's why here we would say what compounds of line. So here this is line, but with this line we have to add another line. This we can indicate this. We can name this like that. So this first line is AB, then second line is BC. So here we are looking what we have a two, but with a compound, with a joining, we have a two lines. That's why this line, this type of line is named as collinear. It is saying your line is with another line. Okay, collinear. Interconnecting. Intersecting line. Intersecting line. What do you think by intersecting line? Do you have any information regarding this intersecting line? Can you tell me something about it? Intersecting line. Intersecting lines. So here we have to clarify that by our words. Our word is saying your lines are intersecting. So of course we are saying lines. So two lines. How much? Two lines. Two or more you can say. We should have two lines like that. Okay. So our lines intersecting. This is just example. This is just example. So this any line will intersect with another, of course, with another line. So this line is intersecting with another. So another line should be compulsory to intersect. That's why. So we should have two or more lines. Then we can see our lines are intersecting. We can intersect to our lines. Okay. So this diagram that we are showing that your lines are intersecting to each other. Okay, intersecting to each other. So here I said you that you have two lines. So condition is you should have two or more. Let's suppose I have three. I have three. So now of course third line is also intersecting the two lines. But one line cannot intersect to itself. So here I am again telling you that we should have two or more lines to intersect, to interconnect, to intersect. Okay. Next is a concurrent, but let's understand about angles. Next, what will become regarding lines? We will try to understand what we would have left. Left. Now let's try to understand about angles. Okay, we understood about line, segment line. We have understood about line, segment line, ray line, collinear line, intersecting line. Let's move on. Let's move on. Uh, what should I say? Discuss about angles. Angle. So here, try to understand carefully. We should have two rays. How many? We should have two lines. It is very compulsory that we should have two lines to see angles. Okay. So I am going to draw a figure which will indicate about angles. This. So we have how much? We have two lines. I have drawn how much? Two lines. So here, whenever we talk about angles, we are saying that how much is rotation of between two lines. Yeah, between two lines. How much is rotation between two objects? Otherwise, you can say between two lines. So here, this one, this two, and between these two lines is how much rotation? Is how much rotation? This will be known as angle. How much? Let's suppose this is rotation with 30 degree. This is a rotation with a 30 degree. So here we are saying what? With rotation of a 30 degree, this rotated. This is a two line rotator with a rotation of 30 degree. Okay. Now let's break down it. Okay. Theta, which we will discuss about angles, but here we are using theta. We are saying that we don't know value of angles. That's why we are using theta. So whenever we are going to use theta, so here we don't know. So here unknown value of angle. Then we use the theta. Otherwise, we know, then we can write in mathematics. Okay. To find out value of theta, then we apply theta. Okay. And what is a way to name it? This point this point is known as more with okay, and here we can say here this is A, till here this is A, and till here this is B. Okay, so this line will be known as OA and this line will be known as OB. Just your name would be Ramesh, Arvinder. Similar, we name it with the alphabet. Okay, so that we can identify which which line is OA, which line is OB. Okay. Okay. So here we applied this line. So this line is said what that your line is ray line. This line is ray line. Okay. One end of this line is end up, but second is inclined. This direction is inclined. Okay. So here we have rotation with 30 degree. Okay. So how much is rotation between to this line? 30 degree. With rotation of 30 degree, our this two line rotated. Clear? Unknown value of angle. We use theta. Got it? What else next? Till here, did you understand? Do you have any doubts? No. There is one way that I wanted to tell you, and it is a compulsory to know. So here, BOA. This is a way to write. When we say how to write this in mathematics, so we can say angle. This is an indication of angle. It is saying that you have angle which is BOA. Okay, BO. You can say also angle AOB. Sense of this is same. What else? Nothing. Okay. This is a way to represent in mathematics. So we have angle BOA Otherwise, you can say we have angle AOB. This is the way to represent in mathematics. Got it? Now we are moving to next with this correction. Uh, types of angles. Types of angles. Types of angles. Okay. We have acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, acute, obtuse, and straight, and then reflex angle. Then reflex angle. What is the meaning of acute, obtuse, straight, reflex? Don't worry, we will break down it in details. Okay. And fifth, right angle, which is very famous in mathematics. Right angle. Okay. So should we get start uh, to define it in details? Yeah, of course. I'm thinking that what else we something did we left something? I am thinking that I was thinking that now acute. We are going to discuss about acute angle. Okay. Acute angle. Listen, buddy. Whenever right angle, which means you have angle with 90 degree. You have angle with 90 degree. So angle of 90 degree, we explain it that we have right angle. In words, we say that we have right angle, which is with rotation of 90 degree. First of all, we are understanding it because then it will help to understand easily about acute, obtuse. Okay. So remember that right angle, which means rotation with 90 degree, which is right angle. Okay, it's very simple. Now, with the help of right angle, we try to understand about acute angle. Okay, about acute angle. It says that you will have angle, value of angle less than 90 degree angle. Are you understanding? Are you getting? Means will have you will have value of angle less than 90 degree. Okay, so we can say what? Acute angle, we will have value of angle less than right angle. So theta we are saying this is acute angle. And now we are saying this is greater. No, no, no. This is a smaller than 90 degree. This is a way. Okay. This is the definition of acute angle. It is saying that your theta is less than 90 degree. This is the meaning of acute angle. Now, let's move on the discussion of obtuse angle. So, look buddy, second obtuse angle. We understood right angle, then acute angle. Now, obtuse angle. It is very simple to understand. Okay, obtuse. Obtuse angle. This is just opposite of acute angle. Okay. Now you will have, we will have value of angle bigger than right angle. Bigger than right angle. We will have a value of angle, but more than right angle. So of course we can say this is obtuse angle, but it is a more than 90 degree. This value of this theta is more than 90 degree. It is the explanation of obtuse angle. Okay, clear? Okay. To represent 90 degree angle, we say this is a way to represent 90 degree angle. Okay. Now straight angle. Straight angle. With the diagram, let's try to understand about acute obtuse we have left. It says figure of right angle is like this. This is a 90 degree. Okay. This rotation is with 90 degree. Clear? Acute angle says that this part would be your acute. This part would be your acute. But this side would be your obtuse, because this is 90 degree. This straight line is with 90 degree. So now it will move this side. So of course this value of this side angle will be more than 90 degree. Okay. So I am trying to say that the value of angle of this side would be named as acute angle, and this side would be known as obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, and this acute angle. Are you trying to understand? And this straight line is indicating that you have a value of angle which is 90 degree. Okay. Clear? I hope we are clear. This is what? One second, bro. One second. Can you tell me which type of? Can you tell me which type of line is this one? Can you tell? Of course, you would say this is acute angle, because rotation of our angle is less than value of 90 degree. So of course this is less rotation than right angle. That's why it is said we have angle which is acute angle. Clear? This is a, whereas I say that you have this diagram. Can you tell me which type of angle now you have? Which type of angle have you? You would say obtuse angle? Yeah, you are correct. Because our right angle is like this. Our right angle like this. This is imaginary line. Imaginary line. We are imaging. We are getting imaging. This is imaginary line. So that we can identify, we can explain that our angle is obtuse or acute with line of imaginary of 90 degree. So here this angle is next to the value of 90 degree. That's why we are saying what it is a definition of obtuse angle. Clear? Got it. Now, let's move on a discussion of straight angle. Okay, straight angle. It is very easy. Here, try to look at this. This line is going straight, and our word is straight. Can we say, yeah, we have found out that this line is straight? So, by finding out, can we, by finding out a straight line, can we explain what is the meaning of a straight line? We would say that we have, okay. Let's write it apart. And this is a point. Let's name it O with O. Clear? This is initial line, ray line, which is named with A, and this is a terminal line with the name of B. Now we have two rays lines. That's why we have angle. So our rotation of two lines is with a rotation of 180 degree. Okay. So whenever we say that straight angle, so we are getting notice that we are saying that we have angle with 180 degree. So rotation of this straight angle is how much? 180 degree. So straight angle says that you will have straight angle which would explain that you have straight angle with rotation of 180 degree. Okay. You can say, yeah. Clear? Now reflection. Let's come on reflection angle. It says that this is first initial line. Okay. This is initial line. Now we were saying that this was a right angle. Am I right? And this was a straight angle. Am I right? And now we move on reflexive. You can say greater than 180 degree. Greater than 180 degree. 180 degree. We have a reflex angle. Reflex angle. Greater than, this is a greater than 180 degree. So we are saying that reflex angle, value of reflex angle is greater than 180 degree. Okay. It could be, it can be 270, 360, and you can say 290, 185, 208 reflexive. Clear? That's it about angles. Now we are moving to next. We are moving to next. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Now let's move on next. Next is adjacent angles. Next, we move on adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. This is arrow line and this is arrow. As well as we will try to understand arms. So this is we can say also R. This is R. This is R of angle. Okay. Now we have this. Okay. We can have three lines. Three rays. So rotation of this is, let's suppose, 30 degree, and rotation of this is 60 degree. Can we say from this and from this is rotation of this line is 30 degree. Before that we have to name it. This is O, this is A, and this is B, and this is C. Now rotation of angle COB is how much? 30 degree. This is a way to identify angle, okay, because we have two angles, first, second, and third also, third. We have three angles. We have three angles. Let's identify. Angle O, angle AOC, otherwise you can say COA. AOC, which is with a 60 degree. This is the first angle. This is the first angle. Okay. Now second, let's find out. We have AOB, AOB, which is with a 30 degree. Clear? This is the second. Now next, BOC, BOC, which is with 30 degree also as well. Okay. So now we have how much? Three angles. We were discussing about only one angle. With the 45, let's say the value of rotation of this is 45 degree. So of course we can say we have how much? One angle. We have how much? One angle. But in the case of this diagram, we have three angles. And this is a way to write in mathematics, as you can see. Here it can be written as in mathematics. So angle AOB is with 45 degree. Are you getting? Are you understanding or not? So our main point is, and also this was main point. Okay. This is adjacent ray line. This is adjacent. When we break down it, then we get as I told you, we have a three angle. Let's draw three angles of this. Okay. First of all, we have angle 60 degree. This is a 60 degree. 60 degree, which is AOC. AOC. Clear? Yeah. We have drawn it from this figure. In this figure, we have this diagram in this figure where AOC, which is with 60 degree. Now second AOB. Okay, AOB, this which is with 30 degree. 30 degree, and name of this is AOB. So we have drawn this figure from this figure, just to understand, just to identify that we how much have we angles. So three angles. First, second, this is the first, this is the second. Now third, which is BOC, which is BOC. Clear? BOC. And this is rotation of this angle is with 30 degree. This is third diagram. of this. Okay. Here, try to understand. In the case of this figure, this ray will be known as adjacent. Adjacent. But this arrow line, this ray line will be known as common arm. Otherwise, you can say common ray line, because here we have two ray lines. First of all, here we will look what two ray lines. First of all, we have what COB. So OB. Where this OB, and similar here this OB. So how much we have here? How much have we lines here? You can say two OB. Yeah, am I right? That's why it is said common rays, common arms, common rays line, common ray lines. But we can't say this is common. We can't say. We can't say that this is common rays. No, because this is one only. This is one only. This is only one. So first of all, you have to remember that this is adjacent line, otherwise you can say, okay, adjacent line. This is common. This is a common ray lines. So meaning of a common array lines, which means we have two rays. That's why we are saying it common array lines. Clear? And this is not common arms. This is a, so it is that what opposite line, opposite to the adjacent line. So of course this is just opposite of adjacent line. And this is said vertex angle, vertex point, vertex end point, you can say. So here, of course, our all point is at one place. That's why it is, we are saying that it is a vertex point. Clear? So we had understood that we were to understand about adjacent and about common ray, and we have understood, and this were also compulsory to draw here. Clear? Adjacent. So remember, this is adjacent and this is opposite to the adjacent, and this is what common ray. Let's move to the next. Do you have any doubts regarding this? Did you understand? Should we move on next discussion? Here also try to understand that here OA and OA we are getting that OA we have a two line. So this line are line on a ground. That's why it is an adjacent angle. So if we are saying adjacent angle, suppose we have two lines, whereas we have okay. Adjacent. When will we say that we have adjacent angle? We will say when we will have two or more. Then OC, yeah, OC and OC. So here we are trying to notice that in each case we are getting two lines. Here also, here also, here also. OA, this line is 2. This line has two lines. OA, OA, okay. OB, and OC, then OC. Here is not a OC. So that's why we are saying that this is adjacent angle. But in the case of this diagram, we don't have adjacent angle, we don't have a common ray lines, and we don't have opposite lines. Okay, this is what it is. So angle this and this is what angle OAC and angle OAC and OAB. OA is adjacent angle. Is adjacent angle. Okay. But COB and then AOB. Angle COB and OAB is what? Common arms. Common arms. So OB is common arms and OA is adjacent. Clear? Now AOC and BOC is what? Opposite to the adjacent angle. Okay, so here OC and OC we are looking. OA, OB and OC. These are different in their way. Okay, this is a clarification of this discussion, of this explanation. I hope you understood what I want to say. Now we are moving on our questions. But before that, here, as I was telling you that this OC OC line have OC line has how much? Two line. Yeah, OC. So it would be named as a non-common arm. This would be known as non-common arms. Non-common arms. Okay. This is common arms, and this is adjacent angle, and this is opposite angle would not be non-common arm. Clear? So we are going to move on our question.